Alright guys, welcome back. For a long time we haven't played Destiny 2, so welcome back to another build video. Given the limited time I have, this is probably the last build in a while that I'm going to do. I thought I'd do it live. So for those of you guys that don't really care what I have to say, it's perfectly fine. We are running, not that. Could have edited that out if I made a video, but it is what it is. So, we recently made a build, the Sub-Zero sword build, and with Bakras having like a reasonable buff to it, substituting that with longer range weapons, it allows you to clear content just as well, but from a distance. And that's pretty much what this is about. So the build is pretty much exactly the same, apart from using a sword. We made some minor tweaks with the new, artifact and new things that we have. We're actually playing with the iterative loop with Vault Shot and compulsive reloader on it. We're also playing the new SMG, which is also crafted to have headstone on it, which is really, really strong. I'm playing with the Thunderlord because it's amazing, and you can just clear bosses with that as well. So this is ultimately the build. For everyone else that's interested in a bit more, I mean, there's not really much else to say, really. It's pretty much the same aspects that I used in the previous build, the same fragments, and of course we're playing with the same kind of outset here as well. I have become more accustomed to actually playing with marksman's dodge now and then. It helps, but the fact that we're playing with a vault shot weapon, it didn't really make sense for this, but I'm having a good time with that. In terms of what we're maximizing for stats for, the cool thing about playing Stasis is the fact that it doesn't consume a lot of the hunter subclass resources in terms of discipline or mobility or resilience. You're actually stacking a lot on that, which really helps. 10 resilience there for a great fragment, another 10 resilience for the great fragment. Everything just feeds it off well. And the best thing about this is by using your dusk field grenades, Stasis really just allows you to play with whatever weapon you want, because you do so much freeze that you don't really have to worry too much about unstops or barriers or overcharged champions. The reason we're playing Bakras is because of the additional benefit that it provides to arc weapons. Now, combining that with both the Thunderlord and the iterative loop, throwing out your dust field grenade, dodging, slide dodging, or whatever you want to call it, then pulling out your iterative loop or your Thunderlord really, really makes a massive difference in terms of damaging all of those crystals, creating stasis shards, and stasis crystals and stasis shards. Both of them are actually benefiting your grenade regeneration as well as giving you some resilience or some overcharge on your shield. It's just absolutely fantastic. So I think in principle, you're trying to maximize mobility, maximize resilience, and of course maximize discipline. The sad part is the fact that I've got so little discipline and mobility on this Mask of Bakras. I can't get this to 100, unfortunately, with everything that we're running. But ultimately, this is more than enough, because you're generating so much additional grenade energy by just using what's given to you within the subclass itself. So on Bakras, you're running Stasis Siphon for obvious reasons, assets to assets, because it does help you a lot with generating your super. I'm not a fan of the super, but it does come into clutch, and you get it so often you might as well just spam it into a group of enemies. We also got Arc Siphon, because obviously that's the whole point of this build. In terms of the gauntlets, we're running Focusing Strike to kind of help us get our class ability back as soon as possible, and you get double melee charges all the time, so it really does help with that as well. And of course, firepower, it just seems to create orbs for me all the time, regardless of how quickly I throw them out. Arc reserves for both. We want as much ammo as we can get on this and as much ammo as we can get on that. I'm not too worried about any damage reduction, because we're going to be freezing stuff anyway. And we're running one hit of charge up to make sure that we can hold 4 charges at a time. In terms of this recuperation, I always play with it. You guys know in all my builds I've got one. I like the idea of seeing an orb, running towards it, knowing that there's health there. insulation is because we want to get the backers back as soon as possible. And then with arc weapon surge, I mean, this is just nuts. Really, it really is. Utility kickstart's the only thing that's going to pull from your charge. Reaper is going to help you create more orbs. And obviously, bomber is bomber. And that is pretty much what we run. I would highly suggest iterative loop with Vault Shot. It's really strong. One burst reload, one burst reload, one burst reload, especially after you've done the dodge, makes a massive difference. And then you can always switch to Thunderlord for some big junky fellows as well. And just in general, being able to create with Headstone more of those stasis crystals just allows you to generate your grenade energy even more. So the synergy across your weapons, the damage buff that you get from your exotic, the fact that you generate your class ability quickly, the fact that you can pretty much freeze everything is a recipe for success in my opinion. And that's why I really like this. So that's the build in summary, short and sweet. The reason I'm doing this live is because I just don't have time to edit anymore, and I do wanted to get this build out because I've been enjoying, and this is pretty much the only build that I've been playing since my last video, which I can't even remember, was 2 or 3 weeks ago, was a Titan build, a Tesla Titan build. So this is probably going to be the build that I'm going to finish off with until we've got some new content and things that's worth playing, but I'm going to showcase this for you guys now. Unfortunately, we don't have stasis surge, which is a shame. But what we can do is we can run some of these things, some of the deep dives, which is something I enjoy doing anyway. So that's 1810. So it is match made. It's a reasonable showcase of what the build is capable of. And we're going to try not to die because I haven't played this in 3 weeks, of course. Diablo's been oh, what's this? Slows you. Oh no. Oh, well, that's fine. We won't be hit then. So I've been having a reasonably good time with Diablo, but I can already see that I won't be able to go with the grind with all the resets coming in. I spoke to someone in chat, Val, one of my friends, who I played a lot of Destiny with actually, who's carried me through a few things. And you know, he spoke about indies and supporting indie games, and I think I might actually start doing that and looking into some games like that. I'm not saying I'll never play AAA, but just in yeah, let's do grenade. Just in general, I think it kind of makes sense to support these small developers, and at the same time, you know, also, you know, play some fresh stuff. I mean, there's only so many builds you can make. And I have a couple of ideas for Diablo, but it's not going to be massively different than what has already been made and done. So it kind of, you know, removes the motivation to actually do that. But regardless, we'll find something good. As long as we find a good time, have a good time, find a game that we can have a good time with, I will not complain. So if you guys have any suggestions, of course, let me know. Be happy to hear them. I was thinking about getting back into roguelites again. Maybe something like Hades or something like that. Even Gunfire Reborn, which is what we spoke about last time. But one thing that really popped up today when I was driving home from work was Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. I absolutely loved doing that and just playing for hours and getting a maximum kind of like level. I might think about doing that again.
To the seas of Titan, until the tide retreat at my name.
This is nice. Gotta love this. Look at that, it's so gorgeous how it all works together. can't see if my cooldowns are up because of that thing. What's the problem? Why can't I? Oh, right. Well, let's play the objective as well. Well, I can't do that yet. So that is kind of in a nutshell what happens all the time. Now the only way is to show if this is really viable. Is to see what the damage output is at the end of this. Alright, you jokers, man. Oh. Gotta love this.
Counterattack converging on this sector. You've been cleared
Converging.
at a lower depth to evade their advance.
Let's go see. The real test's gonna be in this final phase, I think. Melee, enhance, avoid damage. Just go for the melee.
Glad to have you back in our ranks, Deputy.
I wouldn't have kept you waiting, sir, but that darn Golden Age suit crapped out on me.
I suppose you can't be blamed for malfunctioning equipment. Apology accepted.
Right. Next time I get unexisted, I'll shake it off quicker.
I'll remember you said that.
Come on, man. I don't know why this game always reactivates hints. I don't want hints, man. Good job, man. Good job. I'm not a fan of this whole dive situation, to be honest.
You're on site, Guardian. I'll draw away their commander while you get the job done.
Yeah, this is a nice area. Stronger with the deep. Gorgeous. Oh, I don't have reload. Are you kidding me? No! Hello, boys. Again? Come on, bro. Well, it does help if you don't play like an idiot. Okay, do we still have things? Yeah.
Converging on this sector. You've been cleared to continue operations at a lower depth to evade their advance.
Okay, we need to kind of max out our stuff. Airborne damage, protection against minor foes. Let's do that.
I stayed because I believed the Traveler would do something. But after hearing that it gave Savathun the light... Let's just say I'm glad you've still got your head on straight, old man. Nice to know someone at the top does.
The Traveler is something we may never understand. I put my faith in our people, you included.
And in our allies.
And in our allies. I should go fish again. It was actually quite nice and relaxing. What is this? Dude, I need this. Well, I activated something. Oh, I activated this, of course.
Guardian, expect a gunfight ahead. Looks like they're carrying coral. Must be our lucky day.
Okay. I think I've only played this once. Where the hell am I? Ah, it's this one. Yeah, this is actually really hard. I have to be smart about this. I don't have much. Okay, we've got this, so maybe we can sort some of these jokers out. Should get rid of that thing immediately. I have no ammo. Yeah, maybe you should spec into some heavy ammo stuff. No jokes. Ooh. Compulsive reload. Where are all these guys? I haven't played this in so long. My rotation is a joke. Bloody hell. You can tell I'm a bit rusty though. Come on, man. Not cool. Where do we need to put this in? Everywhere. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's have a look. So put that guy over there. We go in like this. Kill 1 or 2. Reload. Just do so much damage. Goodness. Who the hell is... I thought my bros were behind me. Yeah. I just realized something. I just can't play this anymore. Don't get me wrong. Build's fun. I'm happy with that and all that stuff, but... I just can't play this shit anymore. I'm gonna have to take another prolonged break. I'm stuck. Fucking hell.
Extraction sites in this sector are all secure. Let's press out a little farther. Fire team, you are clear to descend.
Fire team.
Egregore samples accounted for. Guardian, we're clear to engage their commander.
Held around
Happy days.
from bones, chiseled by loss. Rise, a test of metal.
Good luck, boys. Oh. Why am I stuck? I'm being slowed. Okay, I'm last guardian, so we're gonna have to just stay alive a bit. No, that's not gonna happen either. Thanks, buddy. Stop giving me these fucking hints. Thanks for the vault shot, bro. Ow, 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 leave me alone. What the hell is shooting me? Is it that thing? Oh shit, they're jumping on, literally on me. Don't have much there. Let's get this sorted. Thought I'd get an orb from that. Well, at least you guys see how quickly you get your super from this stuff. And die at the same time.
You're done, fire team. All objectives secure and all targets eliminated.
We got some stuff. Fantastic. Oh wait, this doesn't show us our bloody damage or anything.
I agree.
Come on.
You can rely on any one of them to see this through.
Okay.
Even the Drifter.
In summary, if you do not play the way I play, this build's strong. It really is. But I'm playing like an idiot because, to be frank, I don't think I just enjoy doing this. You know, just playing Destiny all the time. But then again, there's not a lot of games that actually is enjoyable at the moment, to be honest. I'm looking for something new, something fresh. So we're going to do that. So it's a short stream. It's not the best showcase of the build. But, I mean, take what you will. Try it out. Let me know what you will improve or what you will do to improve it. And if you enjoy it, and what you think, of course. But, yes, I apologize that it's not a formal edited video. I just don't have the time. But hopefully we'll get some new content. I think we're going to really move much more to just streaming when it's available, maybe 3 times a week or so. But if you guys have any suggestions of some really good indie games that I should try, please pop them down in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys regardless, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next live stream. Cheers.